You've made it! Behind the furnace and through that fake door that says keep out and in to the Elder Dragon Social Club. Welcome everybody to Elder Dragon Social Club. For this month, we have the Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate pre-constructed decks and a very exciting and fast-paced game coming up. And I won't keep you very long, but I do of course want to remind you that this show is brought to you by our good friends at Card Kingdom, and to remind you to please check out cardkingdom.com/EDSC if you want to get yourself some of these precons, if you just want to get yourself some singles out of these decks, or anything Magic related that you want to build decks out of. Please do head over to cardkingdom.com/EDSC. Let them know we sent you. It's a huge help for the show to show them that this is the kind of Commander content that you want to see. Also, we have a fun update from our other sponsor, Dragon Shield. Regular sized sleeves. This box sadly did not actually contain comically large sleeves, but no, regular sized Dragon Shield sleeves with our designs are available for pre-order. The 3 previously available Loading Ready Run designs and a brand new design for Elder Dragon Social Club are up on the Loading Ready Run store for pre-order. Although if you're watching this like the moment it goes live, it might be a little later today. Beej is working very hard on it. These are produced in association with Dragon Shield through their sleeve crafter system, which our friend the professor has rated very, very good sleeves. So we are excited for that very much. And of course, a reminder, as always, that this show and everything we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Thanks always, we really appreciate it. And now, please enjoy Elder Dragon Social Club, Battle for Baldur's Gate.
Hello, I am Kathleen, and joining me is Ben.
Hi.
Nelson.
Hello.
And Wheeler.
Thank you for having me. Great to be here.
It is great to be here because we are here to play a game of Commander using the Baldur's Gate Commander Legends precons. And I have heard that these are spicy precons. And I believe that I'm going to have a very spicy time because I have the blue-black precon. I am playing Captain Nithgarad, who, in my mind, is a beautiful Bishi pirate lord, and all he wants to do is hit you and mill cards from your deck, because horrors I control have menace, and whenever a horror I control deals combat damage to a player, that player mills that many cards. If he hits you, you mill 3 cards, and then at the beginning of your end step, I choose target artifact or creature card in an opponent's graveyard that was put there from their library this turn, and I put it into the battlefield under my control.
You just get it?
I just get it!
That's a lot. Oh my god, 2020 cards just 22, they just keep going. I was like, you know, even if it was just like the menace and the mill thing, I was like, okay, that sounds, and then you just, oh lord.
A pirate must have plunder and treasure.
That's true.
And we are gonna fill our booties with your goodies. Ben, what are you playing?
Well, I don't know about any booty filling, but Faldorn Dread Wolf Herald is a 3/3 for 1 red and a green. Of course, I'm playing Gruul. Whenever you cast a spell from exile or a land enters the battlefield under your control from exile, I make a 2/2 wolf. I make a boof. So I assume I'm doing like a lot of things from like adventure and like foretell stuff. But also for 1 and tap and discard a card, I can exile a top card of my library and play it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So she kind of turns herself on, which is sick.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do, obviously.
It's good to be very, very self-fulfilled.
We've talked about turning ourselves on. We've talked about filling our booties. What's...
Well, let's talk about enabling, because we've got one more commander that enables themselves here. It's Furkrag, Cunning Instigator, a 3/3 flying haste for 5 legendary dragon in the colors of blue and red. And it says, the second trigger is whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, if that creature had to attack this combat, you put a +1/+1 counter on Furkrag and draw a card. But also, whenever 1 or more dragons you control attack an opponent, goad target creature that player controls. So just by itself, it can attack, goad the enemy's creature, and then when they have to attack, it gets bigger and I draw cards.
So you're going to be forcing like a lot of punching.
Yeah, there's going to be some attacking. You know, Kathleen's commander and my commander sort of had a cool 1/2 everyone attacks effect.
Mm-hmm.
But it's everyone, but with Kathleen's, it's everyone attacks. With yours, it's everyone attacks, not you.
It's good to be here.
Oh, God.
I have Nalia de Arnis, 1 white and a black for a 3/3 human rogue. I can look at the top card of my library anytime. I will. And you may cast cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard spells from the top of your library. It's a party. And at the beginning of combat on my turn, if I have a full party, so 1 of each, I put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control, and then those creatures gain death touch until end of turn. I just want to party all the time. Party all the time.
Party all the time.
What he said.
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
yeah. Ain't no party when we crash the party. It's mob deep. It's okay.
Would you consider rock and rolling all night?
No, I'd consider going with my turn, though, if that's okay.
Fine with me.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Draw. I'm going to play a Path of Ancestry tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
An explosive start from Wheeler.
Mm.
Draw my card for the turn. I'm going to play an island and say go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat. Forced to go.
Ha ha ha. I have a tap land. Prismari Campus, go.
That was the ahaha of somebody who was going to turn 1 Soul Ring us.
Mhm.
I'm glad it wasn't the case.
Maybe next time.
Draw. Play a Swamp. And tap 2, and play an Orzhov Signet. It's like Soul Ring, but worse. Go ahead.
Hey, it taps for colors. That's cool.
That's
Uh-oh.
pretty good.
It's just as pretty as Soul Ring.
Yeah.
You're just as pretty as Soul Ring.
Oh, this is such a wholesome game. I'm going to play a swamp and some lightning greaves.
The boots.
Boots, go ahead.
They're good boots.
But I need to go target creature, Kathleen.
Oh.
Oh, well, that'll be fine. They got all the other creatures on the board.
Yeah. I'm going to draw and then play a mountain and play a new spell that I haven't seen before. Venture Forth is going to be suspended for 3, but what it is when it comes off is exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a land card. Put that card in the battlefield and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order, and then you put this back and suspend with 3 counters on it.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I think they did a cycle of these in the Prismar, or was it
Planar
the
Chaos.
Prismari, or
Planar Chaos.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, this seems really cool. It's going to keep ramping me throughout the game, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you get a wolf every few turns.
Yes, true. Yeah, I will be getting my commander out soon. Go ahead, bud.
I approve this message. Okay, very excited for this turn. We get to cast a new spell. I've never cast this before. Brand new in this set. Artificer class.
Oh.
An enchantment for 1 in a blue, and the first artifact spell I cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. Don't have anything that costs 1 right now, but if I put the level up, I'll get to reveal cards on top of my library until I reveal an artifact card, and I'll put that in my hand. And for 6, if I want to go to level 3, at the beginning of my end step, I create a token that's a copy of target artifact I control.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead, Wheeler.
Untap. Draw. I will play a basic Swamp. And in the theme of playing cards that we've never cast before, I've got a doozy. I'm going to tap 4 and cast Seasoned Dungeoneer. It shares a creature type with my commander, so technically I get to scry, but yeah, I didn't want that anyways. So when it comes into play, I take the initiative.
Oh, we're going into the Dungo.
Going into the Dongo, which means I go to the secret entrance, so I'm going to get to find a basic land, put it in my hand. But also, whenever I attack, target attacking cleric, rogue, warrior, wizard party gains protection from creatures until end of turn, and it explores.
Seems good.
That's a lot.
Different
Yeah.
kind of party.
Different
lot of
kind of
text.
party. Yeah.
I'll get a plains, let all the air seep out of my lungs. Go.
Your wheeze resolves.
Perfect timing. All right, Drownyard Temple. Cool. I could bring it back from the graveyard. I'm going to play a Phyrexian Rager. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card and I lose a life. First blood to me.
That means you're losing the most, so no one's allowed to attack you.
That's true, yes. I'm also going to put my boots on. So no one's allowed to tell my creatures to attack either.
Darn.
Passivism run.
I'm still 3 turns away from this dragon anyway.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to untap, upkeep. I'm going to take down Venture Forth, draw for the turn, and super simple turn. Play a forest, play my commander, go.
Commander has entered the building. Okay, I wish my turn was more exciting, but let's play a mountain, cast a Felwar Stone for 1 mana. That's kind of cool. And then put the class counter onto Artificer class. I reveal cards from top of my library until I reveal an artifact. There's some spicy cards in this deck.
I saw Agitator Ant.
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts as a spicy card, but I like that card a lot.
Yeah.
It's like when you call fire ants spicy ants.
Is this where we find out that this is like a CDH deck and the only artifact in your deck is like Platinum Empyrean or something?
Okay, we've got a Steel Hellkite going into my hand.
It's pretty good.
It's
Okay.
not bad.
I have to shuffle this stack and put it on the bottom. Back to you, Wheeler.
So untap. In my upkeep, I still have the initiative, so I actually get to go further through the Undercity. I think I'm going to go to the Forge and put 2 1/1 counters on a creature.
Oh,
Okay.
a 5/6 now?
Yeah. Drop.
Neat.
Play basic planes. Let's go to combat. Ben,
Mm-hmm.
I will attack you. Your commander goats?
Yeah. Well, when I attack with a dragon,
Right.
I get
Like
to
the one you
goad.
just drew.
I might have limited amount of time to attack Nelson, so I'm going to attack Nelson with a Dungeoneer. So this triggers because I've attacked with a warrior, and I get to explore. So it's an Archpriest of Iona. I don't know if I want a 1-drop on this turn, so I'm going to put it in the graveyard, but it gets another 1/1 counter. So for 6.
I'd like to back up to the die roll and win it. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's...
Don't worry, I'm going to even the playing field.
Love it. I'm taking 6 damage.
Yeah, my deck has a bus to catch, I think, because I'm going to play Dire Fleet Ravager. So it's a 5-mana 4/4 Menace Death Touch, Orc Pirate Wizard. And when it comes into play, each player loses a third of their life rounded up. So Kathleen loses 13.
Yeah, that one's easy. You two each lose 14? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the most value I think you can get off one of those guys.
That was pretty damn good, yeah.
Ravaged.
These precons aren't messing around. Go.
Maybe the designer also had a bus to catch.
Well, I hope we were anticipating a nice short episode of Elder Dragon Social Club.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You know what? I feel like this is like a turn too late, but I'm gonna play a Mind Crank. Whenever an opponent loses life, that player mills that many cards.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's right on time.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit back with some mana up and pass the turn.
Okay. Venture Forth goes down to 1. I'll draw for the turn. Huh. That sure was a turn.
I'm so glad Commander can bring us all together.
Like all to 0 life points? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I note that Wheeler still has the initiative. But he's also got a 4/4 Menace Death
Can't get
Touch.
through that, man.
Going first is good.
Yeah.
Even if you
This
don't
is
have
why-
Soul Ring.
This is why I put away the Soul Ring.
I'm going to play a mountain, and then I'm going to play a spooky spell called Passionate Archaeologist, which is commander creatures I own have whenever I cast a spell from exile, this creature deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to target opponent.
Oh,
So it domes things.
Venture forth to the opponent's life totals.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
And then I think I'm going to actually hold this 2 mana up.
nothing wrong with holding 2 mana up. What could it be?
Yeah. Sure. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hold 2 mana up.
Yeah, team 2 mana over here. What do we got? 4 mana.
Yeah, together, 4 mana. Are we allowed to do that? Can we combine mana?
I mean, we could tap it just for
No.
funsies.
I'm untapping.
we'll team up. We just won't tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be on a group.
I'd like to cast my commander.
Your commander is cast.
It's Furcrag, Cunning Instigator. Wheeler, I will attack you with Furcrag. My commander trigger targets your Dire Fleet Ravager. It is goaded.
With the sauce.
Saucily. Would you like to take 3 damage?
Well, I wouldn't like to, but sure, why not?
Okay, let's do it. I'll take the initiative. That's 3 commander damage for Wheeler.
Chon-chon.
I will head into the secret entrance. The worst kept secret in all of Faerun. Put this island into my hand and say go.
Do you think when you venture into the secret entrance, like you go in, but you also have to like chase out a group of 12-year-olds who are smoking pipe weed down there?
The 12-year-olds?
Yeah.
I think it started early in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
And that's one of the most wholesome things you can do in Baldur's Gate. They're smoking pipe weed down at the secret entrance. Oh, thank God,
Yes,
that was it.
Oh, but nobody's dead.
Yeah. They didn't go like dungeoneering or something, did they?
I just knew they were good kids.
Yeah.
Yes, he wants more pipe weed.
As long as it's within the house.
Yeah. To add further insult to injury, you also got to mill 3 cards, by the way, before you take your turn.
Right. Mind Crank even affects dragons attacking you, Wheeler.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Untap. Nelson, I wasn't going to attack you. But now...
I mean, you kind of already did earlier this game.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, you got a point.
Thanks.
Combat.
All right.
I'm going to attack Nelson with
Great.
the Seasoned Engineer. And I'll attack Ben the Goated with the Sauce, Dire Fleet Ravager. This is going to trigger. And it's a land. So I get to draw that. Yoink. It's a Windbrisk Heights at that.
Blocks?
Can't block. It's got Menache.
No blocks.
And does it have protection from something as well?
No, this does, right?
This does.
Okay.
Yeah, this is only giving itself that.
All right.
But yeah, you take 4. Nelson takes 6. I get the initiative back. And you also draw a card from the Dire Fleet Ravager. And Mind Crank also causes people to mill.
Millen, no! I lost a Bloodbraid elf. All right.
Now that I have gone further into the Undercity, I get to goad a card. I'm going to goad Nelson's Dragon.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
I'll play Windbrisk Heights as my land for the turn, which is Hideaway. Oh dear.
Love that sound.
It's a good noise.
Yeah, always means he's drawn nothing but 4 land.
Yeah.
Gonna just put that one under there.
Oh, God.
Writes down Soul Ring.
I'm gonna show y'all how white ramps. I'll cast Savine's Reclamation. I return a permanent card with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to play. I'm going to target this swamp.
Seems good.
Solid.
Great. And then that'll be a pass. Kathleen, go ahead.
Ooh.
Savine's Reclamation, the most flexible manolith in all of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have any blockers, do you?
No.
Give me that initiative so I can look for a land.
Okay, here you go.
Excellent. Take 2.
And I mill.
You mill 2.
Arcane Signet. Ooh, Mardu Strike Leader.
All right. I will search for that basic land at the end of my turn, if everyone's okay with that. Because I'm going to cast my creature, and then I'm going to say go. I'm going to cast a Sewer Nemesis. It is a horror. Power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in the chosen player's graveyard. Whenever the chosen player casts a spell, that player mills a card. So how many cards are in your guys' graveyards?
We both have 6.
You both have 6? Nelson.
Okay.
It is a 6/6. You know what? I'll just put the D12 right on there to start that out, I think. All right. And then I will look for a basic land and but pass the turn to you.
Alrighty. Untap. And on my upkeep,
I've got an effect on your upkeep.
Uh-oh.
go on.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I blow up all your lands.
I was like,
It's not that bad.
are you going to
Time st-
monetize
Yeah.
Venture Forth
No.
or what?
I'm going to cast Deep Gnome Terramancer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's 2 mana 2/2 with Flash. It's a gnome wizard, and it has Mold Earth I think they mean moldal Earth. Whenever one or more lands enter the battlefield under an opponent's control without being played, I get to search my library for a plains and put it into play tapped. But it can only happen once per turn.
Villain.
Yeah. Yeah.
This man needs to die.
I guess so.
On the flip side, I have so many triggers about to transpire. So let's go through this. Venture Forth is coming off of Suspend. It gets cast. Trigger from Passionate Archaeologist and Faldorn. So I'm going to Dome Wheeler for 4 damage.
Fair.
And I get a boof from Faldorn. Now, Venture Forth goes off, and I exile until I find a land. Somewhere. Oh, these are good cards. Oh my god. Where?
You probably wanted land though, so this is probably okay for you.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, great, mountain. Put that onto the battlefield. Untapped, sick.
Ooh.
My gnome lets me find any plains.
You got it.
So I'll find a snowfield sinkhole into play tapped.
A land is coming into play from exile, so I get another boof. Then, after all of that, these go into the bottom on a random order. Goodbye, cards that seemed cool. And Venture Forth goes back into Suspend. Draw for the
step?
turn. I'm going to play a forest. You know, I loved cascading so much that we're going to do it again. Aura Phoenix. It's a 6-drop with flying, cascade, and whenever I cast a spell with cascade, it goes from the graveyard back to my hand. So, let's do it again. Kodama's Reach. Hey!
No, once per turn, once per turn.
Is it only once per
Once
turn?
per turn.
All right. So, Kodama's Reach. I'm going to dome you for 3.
Oh, even once per turn doesn't mean anything nowadays. So that's how much total so far?
I think I've done 7.
7.
Yeah.
Because there's also this mind crank that says I'm going to mill 7 cards.
Great. Yeah, that's a very good point. So I'm going to go grab 2 lands. So I will grab a mountain and a forest. And because I cast a spell from exile, I get another boof. All in all, that seemed like a pretty good little bit of fun for some of us.
Thank you, Faldorn, for your many gifts.
Yeah, I got so many dogs. I don't have to attack, but who's got the initiative?
Me. But I got a 6/6.
You've got a 6/6. Wheeler, I'm going to swing at you for 3.
I'll go to 11.
It's
Mill
Mildor.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Great. That'll be me. Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, untap. Feel scared. Draw a card. I'd like to go to combat.
I have a feeling that that's going to involve me, but go ahead.
Great guess, Kathleen. You are the defending player.
No blocks.
I'd like to use my triggered ability when a dragon attacks. I'll goad your sewer nemesis. It's going to attack someone other than me next turn. If you don't block, you'll have to take 4 commander damage.
Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to block your flying dragon, so I'm going to take 4 commander damage.
Great. And you have the initiative, so I'll take it. And a creature that had to attack dealt combat damage to one of my opponents, so I'll draw a card, and Furcrag will get bigger. Then with the initiative, I'll head into the Lost Well. I'll keep both of them on top. After combat, I'll play a land and cast Kazul, Tyrant of the Cliffs.
Whoa.
Sewer Nemesis triggers, so I
Yep.
mill 1 card.
Mm-hmm.
Mountain. Now, Kazul says, whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks, if I am the defending player, I get to create a 3/3 red ogre creature token unless that creature's controller pays 3 generic mana.
Not only do you want us to all attack each other, but we have to pay for the good, you have to pay for the privilege of attacking you?
It's easy to remember. Attacks.
Oh, I see what he's saying. You know, it's clever.
Yeah, that good slogan doesn't make me hate it less, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm easily distracted by bread and circuses.
I have 8 cards. I'd like to go to cleanup. Your turn, Wheeler.
Okay, untap. I liked it better when I had the scariest board.
You've still dealt the most damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you show up at like the end game score sheet with like the highest damage. You get like a little trophy and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Or if we're in flavor and we're in some sort of fancy speakeasy, you get one free sarsaparilla at the bar.
Yeah, the bartender takes a liking to and brings us out a plate of hot wings.
Oh.
I haven't had hot wings in a long time. I'm
It's
starting
all
to
worth it.
realize. Yeah.
Tap 3. I'm going to play my commander,
Oh, right.
Nelia Darnis. And I'm going to look at the top card of my deck. Oh. That's not okay. Okay.
My threat assessment's actually swinging back over to Wheeler's side based on these comments.
Yep. Yep.
I wouldn't worry about anything, but I am going to cast a card from the top of my deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Burakos Party Leader. So Burakos is a legendary orc, but Burakos is also a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. Whenever Burakos attacks, defending player loses X life, and I create X treasure tokens, where X is the number of creatures in my party.
So 4.
Yeah. Can't attack yet.
Okay.
I think I signed my own death certificate with this.
I'm not saying I'm not going to try and kill you next turn. I don't know. You know what? No. Wheeler, I'm going to let you live.
Thanks,
I'm not
Ben.
going to do anything to you.
I appreciate that. Kathleen, I'm going to attack you. Well, first off, beginning of combat, I have a full party. So I put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control, and those creatures gain death touch until end of turn. You know what? Maybe you do want to attack me. This is getting a little out of hand.
I'm going to level with you. I may have just said that so you don't attack me.
Well, Nelson has the initiative. Oh, but you have Kazul.
Yeah, I mean, he gets a 3/3. What's that in the face of that?
Yeah, that's true.
There's a goad view on top of these cliffs.
I am at 11.
If you're goading to San Francisco.
All right, after that comment, never mind. I'm attacking Ben.
No!
Yeah, I'm coming in at Ben with Direfleet Ravager, my Seasoned Dungeoneer, and my Deep Gnome. You got blockers. Terramancer. Actually, just the Ravager and the Dungeoneer. Let's keep it friendly.
All right.
I have this Dungeoneer trigger, which is going to target itself. It gets protection from creatures, and I explore. That's a land, so it goes to my hand.
The wolves in front of the Ravager?
Great. So you take 7. All the wolves die, and my Ravager dies.
You also mill 7 too.
Right. Does that have death touch too?
Twice.
Oh my god. All right. I mill 7?
Yes.
1, 2, no, 3,
Oh,
4, 5, 6, 7. Those are some goodies. All right. I live to tell the tale, I guess.
I should have done this pre-combat, but that's okay. Mom's not attacking anyways. I'm going to tap for a white mana and cast Mother of Runes.
Mom's in this deck too?
Mom's in the deck. Even Mom gets to play.
We've come a long way for precons, dude.
She's a cleric.
Yeah.
I milled an Aven Mind Sensor and had a thought of what? What are you doing? So I get to scry.
Stifle effects in my intro decks.
I can stay on top. Kathleen, go ahead.
cool, cool, cool. All cool and good. Cool and good. Play a land for the turn. This is fine. I've got to go to combat, right? Because this is goaded. So it can't attack Nelson because Nelson's the one who goaded it. And what have you got? This is an 8.
I got a party.
You've got a lot of blockers.
Yep. I got a 4/4, a 3/5, a 3/3, and a Mom. Not to brag.
But none of them have any abilities that matter on blocks, right?
No.
Yeah.
God, no.
And the mom is something sick.
Frankly, my board's pathetic on blocks.
I will be attacking you anyhow. If you just want to chump and maybe throw some creatures in front of this huge 8/8, that's okay, I think.
If Kathleen, if I'm anything, it's a chump. So I'm going to throw the Deep Gnome in front of
Okay.
your Sewer Nemesis.
Great. All right, that's one minor threat off the board. My dude is no longer goaded.
My dude, he's no longer goaded.
No longer goaded, my dude.
And I'm going to play a Guilt Feeder. It is a 0/4 horror with fear. It can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or black creatures. And when Guilt Feeder attacks and isn't blocked, defending player loses 1 life for each card in their graveyard.
Huh. Who's got black creatures?
Only Wheeler.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to put the Lightning Greaves on Guilt Feeder.
Oh.
Oh.
You could have killed me last turn.
Could I have?
Yeah, if you played it pre-combat, you would have. It has haste.
No, it doesn't.
Well, the
boots.
Greaves.
The Greaves
The
give
boots
it
are for haste.
Right, yes. I am good. I am good at playing Commander. I forgot Lightning Greaves gave haste. I just was concentrating on the not getting goaded by it.
That's
like,
also fair. Yeah.
I need a blocker. Go ahead, Ben.
Well, I don't think I'm long for this world. Probably gonna die when it gets around to Kathleen. So I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Ooh, which wheel are we talking about?
Chaos wand.
Ooh.
All right. So who's the most likely to have a board wipe in their deck?
In my deck?
I have one in my graveyard.
Yeah.
Which means there might be another one in my deck somewhere.
No, I haven't seen one in the cards I've drawn.
You know what? Kathleen, I'm spinning the wheel. Chaos wand targeting you.
Okay.
So you exile cards from the top of your library until you reveal a sorcery or an instant, and I cast that. Night Howler.
Hex.
Oh, nice.
6 creatures!
Did it!
Yes! Did it! The dollhouse.
Target 6 creatures.
Well, I can't.
Can I suggest Mom?
Yeah, I mean, I can't kill your guilt feeder. So what am I doing here?
If I may,
Yep.
please leave Mama alone.
Please don't leave Mama alone.
If I leave Mom alone, can you stop guilt feeder from killing me?
Scout's honor.
Okay, sure. I'll kill the 3 creatures on your board, Sewer, and then your 2 creatures. Because I cast a spell, not only do I get a boof, but also Hex is a 6-drop, so I get to dome somebody for 6. Kathleen?
I feel like I have the highest life total.
Now, I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
What?
What?
I mean, you just killed all the creatures, so.
But her creature has fear.
But Wheeler promised to deal with that.
That's fair. Wheeler, here, I'll make it even easier on you. Ember Shield Breaker. Destroy target artifact. I'll blow up your boots.
My boo.
And this goes into this zone. Also, I forgot to take Venture Forth down at the start of my turn.
I was going to remind you at the end of the turn.
And yeah, all right. I don't think I can afford to not. I think I have to chill and just not die. Maybe. So, yeah, I'm not going to attack.
Okay. Untap. Before draw, I could goad something or stash. Stash is exciting, isn't it?
Why not goad Mom?
We will.
Oh.
But first,
Oh.
let's make a treasure token. Overload Spectacular Showdown.
Hmm.
Put a double strike counter on target creature, then goad each creature that had a double strike counter, put it on it this way. Overload for 7. So the remaining creatures have double strike. Enjoy it, Guilt Feeder.
And are goaded?
And are goaded. Yeah, so double strike counters and goad counters.
All right. Sick.
Yep. And that's my turn. Back to you, Wheeler.
This is a very warlike game.
This is, I mean, sometimes we complain about Commander games going too long. This is not one of those times.
Baldur's Gate is a happening city with a lot of things on the go. You know, you play a Commander game in the morning, you go venturing into the dungeon in the afternoon, you kick a bunch of kids out of the way for smoking pipe weed on the way in. Like,
It's a full day. You're going to go straight to bed. You're going to go to bed at 10
yeah,
on a day like that.
and you're gonna feel good about it because
Yeah.
you're very tired.
God, I'm exhausted. Up and tap, draw.
Sleep when your party sleeps.
Ever go to bed at 10 just because you've run out of things to do and you're sick of being awake?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone to bed at 7 because I've run out of things to do and I'm tired. Yeah.
Not tired, sick of being awake. It's a
Okay,
very...
okay. I was very sick of being awake.
No.
Yeah.
Sick of being awake.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Austere Command.
Oh,
But I wanted to do the board wipe.
I know.
What were we saying about a quick day?
Yeah. Well, okay. Choosing what modes?
You promised to kill that guilt feeder.
I am killing the guilt feeder. I am most certainly destroying everything with mana value 4 or greater. The question is, do I want to destroy everything?
You just destroy all the artifacts.
You're right.
Wand.
You're right, Kathleen. I'm going to destroy all creatures. I kind of want Chaos Wand to dictate the game. I mean, we're all under 20. I think this is still,
So it's small and great creatures. Everything dead.
everything dies.
Okay.
What a spectacular showdown that was.
He did get rid of the guilt feeder.
Mm-hmm. I'm a man of my word. Some say too many words. I'm going to cast Magus of the Balanced. I'm not going to use this. This is another card that I saw and went, why is this here? Just for, keeping friendships.
So he's a wizard.
Oh, that's true. So I get to scry. Whoa. I will bottom this card, but I will also let everybody know Mutavault is in this precon.
I was wondering if Mutavault was in this precon
That's
because it's so
very-
good in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's extremely cool. And then I'm going to play Orzhov Basilica as my land for the turn, which means I have to return this swamp. And that'll be a pass.
All right, well, I've got no creatures and I've got a mind crank.
That's Mill 101, baby.
Yeah, I got 6 lands. All right, I'm going to play Chasm Skulker.
Ah.
Yeah.
Whenever I draw a card, I put a +1/+1 counter on it, and when it dies, I get some squids.
Squiddy.
Classic Squiddy boy.
Then I'm going to play a background for my commander, which I will eventually cast. Haunted One, which is commander creatures you own have whenever this creature becomes tapped at it and other creatures you control that share a creature type that get +2/+0 and gain Undying until end of turn. Pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. Upkeep. Ventureforth goes down to 1. Well, my commander is pretty much my deck. So I'm going to tap for 5 and bring them back. Play a force for the turn and spin the wheel again.
Love the wheel.
Who am I targeting this time? Hey, Ben,
Huh?
go for it.
Okay. Plains. Rumor Gatherer. I'm not going to do this for every card. I don't know why I started that. So how are you guys doing?
Yeah, there's
Doing
instants
good.
and sorceries in your deck, right? Like I didn't just get got.
Oh no, every instant or sorcerer I've seen has been a complete banger.
Yeah.
So I was being genuine.
You don't want these cards anyhow, right?
No,
Well, I guess we're getting to see your whole deck. This is pretty sick. All right.
4 tap. Target player shuffles their library.
Yeah.
Oh, come now. There's gotta be an instant or sorcery left, right?
I swear to God, I didn't try to goozle you. There's got to be one.
No way.
I've got 99 creatures and I also have an austere command.
Oh, okay. You know, it's not as good as I was hoping, but Crib Swap's pretty cool.
That's a good card.
So that exiles something, and then they get a 1/1?
Yep, a 1/1 shapeshifter. With Changeling.
There's not a lot of targets. Probably the Mages of the Balance, I guess.
I'm all right with this.
Yeah, it helps Wheeler, but also means we don't have to worry about balance.
So
I wouldn't balance.
I get a boof, and something gets nugged for 3. I mean, in flavor of keeping it. Kathleen, 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. Take it away, Nelly.
Okay, I'll untap. I still have the initiative, so I have to head into the catacombs now and make a 4/1 menace skeleton. There we go.
The share zone.
That's right, share zone skeleton. And I'll draw for draw step. Chuckle some more. Think about the mistakes I've made in my life.
No, I just Surge on a Friday Night Paper Fight made that, and it was an episode where Adam had a mirror or something, and Surge's impression of the share zone was trapped in a mirror, smoke weed every day. Like that was a share zone post.
Now I'll cast Loot Dispute. This is an enchantment that says, when it enters the battlefield, take the initiative and create a treasure token. Make another one of those. And since I already have the initiative, I'll just move one further into the Undercity.
Oh, you finished it.
Now we're in the throne of the Dead Three.
Oh, congrats.
Thanks, yeah. Reveal the top 10 cards of your library. Okay. Okay, there's a few cards here. Some dragons, some kind of menace demon, reigns of power, propaganda, soul ring, pursued whale, disrupt decorum, which goads everything, and a castle vantress. Put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield with 3+1/+1 encounters. It gains hexproof until your next turn, then shuffle. So I have to...
Shuffle?
It says shuffle.
Gavin!
Yeah.
God!
Just a free shuffle.
So my choices are Territorial Hellkite, Pursued Whale, Ryusei, and Bothersome Quasar. Oh, and Sprite Dragon. I got a lot of choices here.
Uh-huh.
This one goads a lot, which is great, but the Pursued Whale forces everyone to attack, which we know is everyone's favorite thing, and is just really big. The Territorial Hellkite has haste, though, and Ryusei could kill non-flying creatures. We're gonna keep it Moby here.
Keeping it Moby.
Okay, I'll shuffle my library, and my Loot Dispute also has a trigger. Whenever I complete a dungeon, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying.
Loot dispute.
Loot dispute.
Looter Disputer. Yeah, my Loot Dispute. There we go.
Sorry, I couldn't,
Gavin.
I couldn't get past loot dispute. What,
it's okay.
What does the rest of the card say?
Okay, so whenever I attack the player with the initiative, I create a treasure token. It has the ETB of go into the initiative and get a treasure token. And whenever I complete a dungeon, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token.
Oh,
Which
so
you
you're gonna
did.
get that
Which
now.
I just did. Yeah, exactly. So you all get some tokens too, though. We're going to be generous, right?
Yay.
Pursued Whale comes in with 3+1/+1 encounters and has hexproof for a little bit. And you each get a pirate. You get a pirate. And you get a pirate. And you get a pirate.
All right.
I already had a pirate.
Well, now you have 2 pirates,
Well-
bud. You know?
Nemesis.
I need to find the dragon token.
Dragon.
Dragon.
Loot dispute.
Looter disputer.
So you got a skeleton, a whale, and a dragon that turn?
I feel like this is an okay card, especially if you're almost done the
Game.
done the Undercity. I'll play an island, and for 5, because of the Artificer class, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll cast Steel Hellkite. More dragons! There weren't enough dragons on this battlefield, right?
Yeah.
Let me live, and I can deal with some of this.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just one turn out of a precon from Baldur's Gate. Your turn, Wheeler.
Untap with your 2 1/1s.
You idiot.
These are spicy decks.
Jesus.
I'm not going to be playing the rest of my deck. I'm just going to be spinning the wand every turn.
Yeah, if you hit someone's 7-drop sorcery, like just kill them.
Yeah.
So I drew a wrath. Should I cast it?
Sure.
Violence.
Why not? We missed like the first third of our game, so we're just tacking it onto the back end now.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I'll tap 5. I'm going to cast Stick Together. It's a sorcery. Each player chooses a party from among creatures they control and sacrifices the rest.
All right, I would like to point out that mine is a human druid, and a druid is a well-documented, like, fantasy class.
That's a D&D class, it's true. How about you, Kathleen? Squid,
Squid horror.
not a squid barbarian or a squid monk, hey?
No.
Sorry.
Who's to say what the occupation of this wolf is?
Wheeler, I take offense. That's not a wrath. That's a plague wind.
Okay, fair. Well,
And in the end, he gets to keep his changeling.
my pirate. Har har har. All right, well, Nelson, you took offense, and now you're going to take 1. I'll attack you with my shapeshifter.
Sounds good.
Mill 1.
And you still have the initiative, or well,
Now you do.
did. Now I do. Haha. Now I get a skeleton. Weed mirror. Go.
All right. I have taken a second to look through your graveyards. Gonna untap all my land for no particular reason, just kind of, wanting to.
As per the rules of Magic the Gathering.
Oh, well, that's incredible. I just drew this, and it's even better than what I was going to do, and it's relevant to looking at your graveyard. So don't worry about why I looked at them before at all. I'm going to cast From the Catacombs. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control with a corpse counter on it. You take the initiative. So, who's got the best creature?
That's for you to decide.
Yeah. With From the Catacombs, I'm going to take Nelson's Astral Dragon. How exciting. I take the initiative from Wheeler. I move into the dungeon. I'm going to forge by putting 2 counters on my Astral Dragon to make it a 6/6 flying dragon. And then I get 2 copies of things, 2 tokens that are non-creature permanent, except they are also 3/3 dragon creatures and have flying. I could... What does Loot Dispute do again?
We've grown as Magic players and stuff because the Kathleen I knew would have leapt at the chance to make 2 more Mind Cranks.
Yeah. I might make another Mind Crank. I'm not going to lie there.
Yeah.
But I can also do all sorts of naughty things if I take Loot Dispute.
But if you take Loot Dispute, and then does the Astral Dragon also put you through the dungeon?
No.
Does it...
No.
Okay, that's fine.
But I will get to go through the dungeon twice more.
Right, so you don't quite finish it immediately, but still.
Pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a totally fine option.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna make myself 2 Loot Disputes.
Loot Disputes.
Then I get 2 treasure tokens, right?
Mhm.
And I get to go through the dungeon twice. I'm gonna go to the trap, and someone's gonna lose 5 life. Who has the highest life total?
Nelly and I are tied.
If Nelly leaves the game, do I lose my Loot Disputes?
No.
Because they're tokens.
All right, Nelly, lose 5
You
life.
lose your Astral Dragon, though.
Oh, that's true. Well, that's okay. And then I'm going to go to the archives and draw a card.
I pointed at Ben.
It's fine. It's fine. She only cares about the Loot Disputes. I get it.
Yeah.
The moment that she said that she was hitting Nelson, I just went, okay, and I instantly went to the life total. Yep. This is a game of chess. The hand's been removed.
And then I'm going to play a land I just drew off this.
Rogue's Passage.
Rogue's Passage.
Not just a land, a Rogue's Passage.
Just a simple land.
Yeah,
not
just a
worth-
regular old land.
Don't even need to name it.
All of my creatures have summoning sickness. So I think I'm done for the turn.
Okay. Untap. I'm a little sad that I'm not going to get as much value out of this, but I think that's okay. Venture Forth is going to come off of Suspend, and I am going to get some land as well as... Passionate Archaeologist doesn't trigger without the commander. All right. Well, I get a land. Goodbye, Urbrass.
Oh.
That would have been nice. It's a mountain. Great. Okay. Creatures having haste would have been cool, but that's fine. I have a land. This goes back into Suspend. Draw for the turn. I can exactly cast my commander and Chaos Wand again.
Chaos Wand.
Sounds
Chaos
like the
Wand.
bit.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. I cast Faldorn, and I spin the wheel. I think so. I could go into your deck,
Honestly, Wheeler might be out of spells.
and Wheeler's definitely out of spells. I think your deck probably has some of the niftiest things. I don't know.
I would go with one of the blue decks. Yeah, either
Yeah.
Kathleen's or mine.
Let's go with Kathleen's deck. See what we can find.
Choops. Swamp. Hey, Crippling Fear.
Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't that chosen type get +3.
Or get -3/-3 till end of turn.
I choose Druid.
Smart.
My Loot Disputes.
My skeleton.
Yeah. I get a doggo, and I shoot Kathleen for 3 or
Yeah.
4.
Ouch.
There we go. All right, that's me.
Who has the initiative? Kathleen?
Yeah.
Right, and I can't attack her, so yeah.
Okay, we're going to get you back for changing the life totals immediately while we had 15 life each, Ben.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Right, your dragon has haste.
Yeah, I'll also pay 7 since
Yeah.
this is the second time I've cast Fur Crag. And I'll go to combat, coming in at Ben for 3 commander damage.
Ouch.
And I'll goad this wolf token.
You got it. And I'm going to mill 3 from the damage. It's a Mossfire, Jessica's Will, and Stolen Strategy. Those are 2 very spicy cards to be sitting side by side.
Seeing all the cards in these precons is a roller coaster. where
Yeah.
It's like, what? They put that in? Oh my.
Then I'll play a mountain and Clan Crafter. Or Clan Crafter, maybe. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it. Legendary enchantment background. Commander creatures I control have pay 2 and sacrifice an artifact. Put a +1/+1 counter on this and draw a card. Okay, you're up, Wheeler.
End of turn. I'm going to flash in Glorious Protector. It's a 3/4 flash flyer. And when it comes to play, I can exile any number of non-angel creatures I have until it leaves play. I won't exile any. It's just a cleric.
3/4 flash flying, though. I'm glad I didn't attack you.
Untap. Going to tap 5 to play my commander the second time, Nalia Dernice. She shares a creature type with herself, so I get to scry 1.
That's good.
Yeah.
She got a little bit of self-reflection.
If you don't share a creature type with yourself, that you should
Who
get
do
that
you?
looked at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, because I have a rogue, a cleric, and a a warrior, I'm going to cast Thwart the Grave. Return target creature card and up to 1 target cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard from my graveyard to play.
Nice.
So I'm going to return a Seasoned Dungeoneer and a Solemn Doom Guide.
Solemn Doom guy.
So I'm going to read what this does before I have this initiative trigger. It's a 4/5 Tiefling Cleric with flying. It says each creature card in my graveyard that's a cleric, rogue, warrior, and or wizard has unearth for 2.
Neat.
So the Dungeoneer says, hey, take the initiative. Which means I've completed the dungeon, the Throne of the Dead 3. So I reveal the top 10 cards and put a creature from among them into play with 3 1/1 counters on it, and it gains hexproof until end of turn. Cohort, Mutavault, Swamp, Puppeteer Glee.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Notice how I stopped saying card names when we hit the Puppeteer
Puppeteer
Clique.
Clique. Yeah.
I'm going to select this Puppeteer Clique. So what this one does, it's a 3/2 flyer. It's a wizard. And it says, when it comes into play, put target creature card from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under my control, and it gains haste. At the beginning of my next end step, exile it. No need to look. I'd like a guilt feeder, Kathleen.
Nope. Don't like that.
Thank you.
Don't know who it's gonna be. Now, if you kill me, the chaos is gone.
I'm dead to this attack too. If Wheeler wants to make it, I've got like at least.
I don't
10
know
cards
why
in my
you're all
yard.
arguing about who's going to die.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I'll pay 2. As per my Solemn Doom Guide, I will unearth Direfleet Ravager. So we each lose our life, a third of our life rounded up.
So that's 3 for me and Nelson and 4 for you and Wheeler, Ben.
No, I have to take 4 as well.
Round it up.
I'd like to go to combat.
Okay.
Beginning of combat, because I have a full party, everything gets a 1/1 counter on it.
Cool. This is great. I'm glad that you put all the terrifying attacking creatures at the front so we can see them all.
Thank you. I'm going to be attacking Kathleen with this guilt feeder.
My own guild feeder
Your own guilt feeder
that I can't block.
that you can't block.
Okay.
That will cause you to lose life equal to the number of cards in your graveyard,
Yep.
which I believe will kill you.
Yep.
Great.
Uh-huh.
Nelson, I'm attacking you with a Shapeshifter, which is a 2/2, and my Direfleet Ravager, which is a 5/5.
Okay.
Ben,
Yeah.
I can't kill you,
Yes.
but I want to see where this chaos goes. I mean, I'll still attack you for 4.
Ah, all right.
Let's
yeah.
be clear.
I'll take 4. I can't block a thing in the air.
I'm killing Kathleen, I'm killing Nelson, and I'm attacking Ben for 4. This guild feeder is gone because I don't own it. And also Puppeteer Clique.
Here, Nelson, you can have your astral dragon back now that we're in the astral plane.
I love it.
And the Direfleet Ravager gets exiled due to Unearth. Go.
All right. Well, I don't know if I can kill you, but it's all in the whims of chaos a little bit here. But it's not Chaos 1 because I don't think you have anything left
I don't.
in there.
Yeah. Probably not.
So I'm going to cast Lelia, the Blade Reforged.
Oh, I'm familiar with Dying to Hurt.
Yeah. So I'm going to swing at you with these 2. You don't have any lifelink, do you?
No.
No? Okay. I'm swinging at you with these 2. Layla trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. Well, all right. There's a mountain on top that I can play.
Okay. I would like to put my Puppeteer Clique in front of Lelia
Mm-hmm.
and my Seasoned Dungeoneer in front of your Wolf token.
You got it. They both die.
Okay.
This was kind of on the hope that I wasn't flipping a mountain.
I see.
But that's okay. That's all right. We still have things to do. Maybe. I'm going to tap Faldorn,
Mm-hmm.
discarding an Itali, which would have been dope, but it's not fast enough. And exiling.
No.
Well, I play this Ember Shieldbreaker, which gives me a wolf, and I hit you for 2.
Go to 5.
And
You haven't played a land yet, right?
I haven't played a land, so I'll play this mountain. I get another wolf. I don't think I have anything else. I could play for 5 or 6 this card I drew, which is Nafelschnee,
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
which allows me to cast, whenever I cast a spell from exile, I copy it.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, there was nothing that showed up that I would have been able to copy. But I have a flying blocker and 4 dudes. Is that enough?
Do you live another turn?
Let's find out.
Sure.
Okay. I will untap. In my upkeep, I have the initiative. So I get to find a basic land and put it into my hand. And I'll let you know if there's any spells.
Okay.
What a good sport.
No.
All right. The right decision
There
was
you
made.
go. Yeah. Now I'll get a swamp. I will play a plains. I will pay 2 and unearth something.
Oh, right. You can unearth like your whole deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, Doom Guide.
GG. Yeah, man, solemn Doom guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the 2 people at home in the comment section, I had a Valiant Changeling under my Windbrisk Heights.
The third from the top was Mizzy of Odors.
Ooh, that would have been big.
Yeah.
Still, all these decks seem really cool.
They seem really, really neat.
Yeah.
But if you put a Chaos Wand in front of me, I stop playing my deck.
Yeah.
It would be rude not to.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, your deck is sort of telling you too. You got your commander, and there's that Nafelschnee and like the Enchantment of the Domes things.
You almost were the Kingmaker in this one, but I wasn't able to swing back, so you became the king.
I became the... I mean, I felt like all of us had points in that game
Yeah.
where we were, like, where we were in a winning position.
We got to
You know?
show off the decks. At
Yeah.
least.
That's true. And we got to have a lot of fun. And you know what else is a lot of fun? Visiting the website of our sponsors, cardkingdom.com. If you like to play Kingmaker like Wheeler likes to play Kingmaker, or just be king or queen or a non-gender specific regent of your choice, cardkingdom.com. It's a duchy of cards. Also patreon.com, because inexplicably I get paid for doing this job.
Because you're great at it.
Yeah.
And you're a great performer.
Oh, thank you. And on that beautiful and heartwarming note, it's time to say goodbye. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye, y'all.
Bye.